Hello, this is Ted with OAXRAY, and today we're going to try to find some items on Finishline.com to resell on Amazon FBA. So here we are on Finishline.com, but before we get started, let's check out Raise and Ebates for gift cards and cashback. Looking on Finishline.com, they have an end of season sale going on, up to 50% off, and looks like 4% cash back. And if I go over to Raise, looks like they're not offering any discounts on their gift cards, so I would just skip the gift card process and just buy it on my credit card. Let's see what they have on their end of year sale here. I'll go to men's shoes. So one of the things you have to remember is that most things on Finishline will be gated categories, but let's get started here. So make sure you're able to sell shoes. I'm going to click on the OAXRAY extension and we should see OAXRAY start running. I'm going to go a few pages just while we're waiting. One of the cool things about OAXRAY is that you can keep moving along and just allow OAXRAY to run in the background. This gold star indicates that there's an item that meets my buys criteria. Here we have green check marks. That means OAXRAY is completed running, but nothing meets the my buys criteria. I'm going to move over to this tab, click on my buys, and see if we can find something worth purchasing. This item looks like it has a 4,000 sales rank, 4,700. So we'll click on this and see the item. So since there's 4 variations, let's check to make sure we can find a compatible variation on Finishline. Okay, red stripe, and it looks like this is the model that is shown. Let's see. Let's go with the common size 10 for male, $69.98. And let's see what a size 10 is going for. $130.26. 3 customer reviews. I scroll down, this is ranked 4,700 in shoes. And the customer reviews are pretty positive. It looks like only 5 and 4 star. So it's a 4.6 out of 5 star rating. Again, make sure you are ungated. If you are ungated in shoes, you see a sell now button, or you can also try to add this item manually just to make sure that you're able to sell it. Everything looks good with the listing, so let's move on to the profit calculator. Here's my Amazon fee calculator, just extension that I have. I'm going to click on it and make sure my numbers come out correctly. There is a fee change coming up in February, on February 22nd, but this is an item that I probably expect to sell by then. So I'm going to do the current FBA fees, and we're going to sell it for $130.99. Just want to go back and make sure. 130.26. And shipping to Amazon is probably going to cost me $1. I gotta put a rubber band around the box or polybag it. The cost of the product on the website is $70, but we're going to get 5% back in Ebates, on Ebates. So I'm going to put in a cost of $66.50 to account for that, to get an actual net profit calculation. So looks like we're going to make $36.95 on this item. If we come over to a random calculator and we do the $36.95 divided by the buy cost of $66.50, we get approximately a 55% return on investment. Now if we go back to a listing, I just want to go over a few things that we checked out. Make sure your star rating is good. This is going to kind of indicate whether you're going to get a lot of returns. If you see a really low star rating, this could indicate that there's a problem with the item and you might get a lot of returns of the item. So make sure you always check that out. As I scroll down, I'm also going to check out the size of the item, making sure it's not going to be a hassle to send in. And if it is a hassle, we would just want to make sure we account for all the additional boxing, prepping, packing that we're going to have to do. Check the sales rank for whatever category you sell in to make sure that this is going to sell at a rate that you expect it to sell in. based on your business model. Another thing we want to check out is if you are able to sell the item. If you're ungated in the specific category, sometimes there will be a sell here button right in this area. I'm not ungated in shoes, so you do not see a sell now button here, but I know a lot of you guys are ungated. You can also grab the ASIN and try to add it to your seller account, and it will block you before you're able to add it if you are not able to sell this item. Finally, what I want you to do whenever you're using OAXRAY is, if you're on an item and there are variations of the item, always run your profit calculator, because we're comparing whatever the store gives us as the ASIN. So here the store gave us the ASIN for 11.5 size, and what I did on my calculation was a 10 size. That was a common size that I like to use. So make sure you always do your own net profit and ROI calculations whenever you are basing your numbers, and make sure you use the Amazon fee calculator, because here we have fee changes coming, and we want to make sure that we account for all of these variables so that we're not caught off guard later when the fee changes, or whenever we're looking at a different variation on one of these items. Thank you guys very much. Have a great day, and make some money using OAXRAY. Please like and subscribe, and if you have a question about Amazon, put a comment down below and I'll make a video about it as soon as I can.